We all know right now the crisis that so many of our young people are dealing with by being out of school. For the most part, kids have been out of school for roughly a year if you look at the full-time schedule. And it may be the best computer, it may be the nicest computer that Jason Sane or somebody has up there with the fastest internet that Representative Gillespie installed somewhere. But I don't care. Those students are not getting as good of a quality education sitting in front of a computer as they are with that in-person class instruction that they would be getting in a classroom. So what we know is that we need to find a way to let those children get caught up. There are so many studies that show that if a child cannot read by the time they're in the third grade, their likelihood and ability to succeed later on is significantly limited. We came up with this idea, and I want to give credit to the person who mentioned it to me, Don Martin, who is the retired superintendent there in Forsyth County. We had a meeting over one day, going through some ideas of things that we could do to try to. We kicked a number of things around to try to find ways to get kids back in school and to find a way to make up for this lost time that children had. And so starting from that conversation, then from a few other conversations with superintendents, with parents, with you all in this room, with others, we realized that this was probably the best thing to do to allow these children to get caught up over these summer months, to come in with a very robust plan. This bill today basically is a 6-week program that would allow children to attend school in person over the summer months. It's fully funded. That's provided in the bill. We've sent down already $1.2 billion. There's another $120 million there. And it'll be, while mandatory for the districts, it's optional for the parents. Let's say that a parent does not want or believe their child should go to summer school. Well, they don't have to send that child to summer school. But there are a lot of children who really need it. And if you look really a lot, there's a lot of those at-risk children who desperately need this, who, if we don't do this, are going to fall further and further behind. If everyone thinks about their own educational experience, you know that every year is a building block to the next level. And for these kids at those young ages, those elementary school students who have missed a lot of valuable in-classroom time, we can't just act like this last year didn't happen. We have to find a way to get them caught up. And this I think is a great idea. In fact, Congress, when they passed the Appropriation Act, even included in there as one of the authorized purposes was for a summer program to be able to allow these children to get caught up for the missed time they had this year for the school year. I know this has good bipartisan support. We should be proud to continue building on the success that North Carolina has when it comes to education in this state. This is an excellent opportunity to make sure that these children who've missed time in school be able to get that time caught up. Of course, we've already passed the bill last week to get children back in school. And I think that this is one of those bills, though, that we all can agree on needs to happen, and I would urge everyone of your support today. Thank you.